Here are more complete histories of several of those mythological creatures. If you want, I can do all of them or pick specific ones. Cerberus, Greek mythology. Origins and family. Cerberus, Greek Kerberos, is a monstrous canine, usually with 3 heads, though in some sources he is more numerous. He is the child of Typhon and Echidna, both of whom are monstrous beings in Greek myth. Typhon is a giant serpentine monster. Echidna is half woman, half snake. Role and description. Cerberus guards the gates of the underworld realm of Hades. His job is to let souls enter but prevent them or any living being from leaving. He is often described with a serpent's tail, a mane of snakes, sometimes with more than 3 heads. Some old sources say 50 heads. Major myths. The 12th labor of Heracles. Heracles was ordered by King Eurystheus to fetch Cerberus from the underworld without using weapons. Heracles succeeds, bringing Cerberus to the surface, then returns him to Hades. Other myths mention Cerberus in relation to Orpheus, who charmed him with music to gain access to the underworld to retrieve his beloved Eurydice. Symbolism, interpretation. Cerberus represents the boundary between life and death, the inevitability of mortality, and the power of the underworld. He also challenges heroes who must confront death or the unknown. Phoenix origins and different versions. The phoenix is a legendary bird associated with sun, fire, and rebirth. It appears in Egyptian, Greek, Roman, and other mythologies. In Egyptian myth, it may be linked to the Bennu bird, connected with the sun god Ra-Re. Life cycle, myth, details. The phoenix lives for a very long period, commonly 500 years, though some accounts differ. As it nears death, it builds a nest of aromatic woods and spices, then sets it ablaze or allows itself to be consumed by fire. A new phoenix emerges from the ashes. It then often takes the ashes, sometimes in an egg of myrrh, to the sun temple, Heliopolis in Egyptian lore, to deposit them. Cultural influence and symbolism. Symbol of immortality, resurrection, renewal of life. Adopted into Christian allegory, the phoenix's rebirth from ashes was used as a metaphor for Christ's resurrection. Chimera origins. Maon family. The chimera comes from Greek myth. She is usually said to be the daughter of Typhon and Echidna, the same monstrous parents as Cerberus in many sources. She has siblings among other monsters, Hydra, Orthrus, etc. Description. The classical chimera is a fire-breathing monster, with the body and head of a lion in front, a goat's head rising from her back, or torso, and a serpent or dragon for a tail. She lives in Lycia, in Anatolia, modern-day Turkey. Myth, heroic confrontation. The creature ravaged the countryside, devouring livestock and terrorizing the people. The hero Bellerophon, riding the winged horse Pegasus, was tasked with slaying the chimera by King Iobates of Lycia. Bellerophon's strategy: he flew above the chimera and attacked. One version says he used a lance tipped with lead. When the chimera breathed fire, the molten lead clogged her throat, causing her to suffocate or collapse. Symbolism: the chimera often stands for an unnatural monster, a composite of many evils or fears. Some classical interpretations see it as metaphorical, e.g. natural disasters, volcanoes, in Lycian geography. Manticore origins. The manticore is from Persian mythology originally. Its name possibly derives from Old Persian meaning man-eater. Description. It traditionally has the body of a lion, the face of a man, sometimes with 3 rows of teeth, and a tail that is either a venomous scorpion tail or spines that it can shoot. Mythic role. While less detailed stories exist than for creatures like Cerberus or Chimera, the manticore is generally depicted in classical sources and medieval bestiaries as a fearsome predator that devours its victims whole. In later European tradition, it became a bestiary creature, often used symbolically: evil, threat, danger. Banshee, Irish, Celtic folklore. Origin, etymology. The word banshee comes from the Irish bean seed, meaning woman of the fairy mound, or woman of the seed, fairy mound. The CDE, also seed, are fairy mounds or hills, places associated with the otherworld in Irish Celtic mythology. Role, characteristics. The banshee is a spirit, sometimes associated with specific families, especially old Irish ones. Her appearance often precedes a death in that family, She does not cause the death. She is a messenger or omen. She is often heard crying, wailing, or keening at night, sometimes combing her hair, appearing near windows, etc.